Hello everyone, it's Chrome Star Gamer here. We're going to do 10 minutes of Beamrider by Dave Rolfe. A game from back in the day for the Commodore 64. Used to love this, used to have lots of great times on this. And we're just going to have a little bit of a 10-minute playthrough. One player, difficulty 1. Just having a little talk about the game and a little review of the game and 10 minutes of a play. Let's go. So yeah, so we're basically in a little spaceship here using the fire button to shoot down these white flying saucers. Good start, eh? Right, I'm using a gamepad for this, which is sometimes a bit dodgy because if you push forward, you end up firing your torpedo, and it's a lot easier to push forward by accident on a gamepad than it is on a joystick. But because I'm using an emulator, my joystick clicks and comes out on the soundtrack. I'm just using the gamepad for all these games, basically. But yeah, what a great game. I can't remember what year it was, 82, 84, something like that. I just remember it when I was a child, but I didn't play it that long ago. And yeah, it was great fun. It's just one of them games that just says what was so good about these simple 8-bit games, really. I mean, you know, you've got all these games nowadays, which I love as well, where you've got so many things going on at once. You've got so much reality, and I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Let's face it. But you know, you've got amazing, super realistic graphics and all the rest of it. But these simple games, they're still loads of fun to play even now. Just games that you can just have a go at, 10 minutes, and I'd probably get quite far in 10 minutes, to be honest. And they're just loads of fun to play. And to be honest, like mobile games are like that, really. A lot of mobile games are just kind of like pick them up and play them and then put them down again. So I wouldn't say it's particularly a modern thing that games have become more complicated. It's just more that because technology has advanced, really, that we're capable of more things, more super realism, more complicated gameplay, puzzles and all the rest of it. And to be honest, sometimes you just want to sit back and just play a nice simple shoot 'em up like this, and I just think this is such a playable game. It's unbelievable. It's like things like Space Invaders and stuff like that, not a massive fan of. You know, I'm not a big fan of shoot 'em ups per se. Things like Galaxian and stuff like that, really not a big fan of that either. Can't get into those games for very long. This game, I could literally play it over and over again. I could play it all day. It's just amazing. It's not pushing forward. There we go. So just to explain what's going on, every time you go through a level, it gets a little bit faster. The saucers you're trying to shoot are getting faster. At the end of each stage, you get them green things getting in your way that you can't shoot with your gun. You have to use a torpedo to shoot them, but you don't want to waste your torpedo on them because you save it for the mothership. And if you shoot the mothership with a torpedo, you get a little bonus. And the more lives you've got when you shoot the mothership, the more of a bonus you get. Then brown things that are dropping, they're basically just things that get in the way, basically. They get in the way, you can't shoot them with your gun, but you can shoot them with a torpedo, but I would only do that as a last resort. So look at that, I can't shoot that. Not the best Beamrider player in the world, but I can get to, I think, about level 30 something on it. But I don't think I'll do that in 10 minutes. As the levels go up, you get more points for each flying saucer you shoot. And yes, it's a very simple game. Now these green things are on the way, they get more annoying after a while. Oh, they've stopped. There you go. And if you can aim the torpedo at the right time, you get the mothership, and as you can see, for every life, I'm getting some points. You'll notice these they look like little rabbits, I think, but they're little, like emergency spacecrafts, little yellow things that drop. Pick them up. There's one on the right. Let's pick it up. And it gives you an extra life. If you shoot it, it turns into like a red thing, which then will kill you if you hit it. I think you can get rid of the red things with a torpedo if you have to, but be careful. So if you shoot it just before you're about to collect it, you end up dying. So you just gotta be dead careful with these things. You can just hold your finger on the fire button like this, but I find it easier not to, because sometimes your little hoops that you shoot get in the way, especially when you end up with a more, you know, you get more things going on. It's not very crazy this at the moment. It's quite simple this at the moment. It gets a lot crazier later on, where you've got all kinds of different enemies. Oh, I missed it. First time I missed it. Oh well, let's use them all up. That's a shame. Sector 5. So Sector 5 introduces the chirpers, which go across the screen and put you off, but you can shoot them for a bit of a bonus. Like that, but I'm not going to shoot that because I want to pick up the extra life. It's probably worth more to me. But those little chirpers that fly across the screen, I think they're called chirpers anyway. My dad always called them chirpers. But I say, it's a lovely simple game. Gets a little bit harder as you go. I should have used just repetitive fire on that really. Oh nope, still can't get them chirpers. They're not that easy to get really. There we go. So 5 minutes in, let's go. Nope. Oh no, I got it. I thought I missed it then. When you shoot the mothership, all the green things disappear. So if you're about to hit a green thing and you shoot the mothership, you're alright. So don't worry about it. Okay, let's keep going. So what's it, Sector 6? So is there anything else? Nothing else to talk about at the moment. To be honest, I'll probably get to about Sector 10 in the 10 minutes, which is, by the time you get to Sector 10, you've pretty much met all the nasties. Oh, I'm not going to risk that. Now on Sector 7 we get the green things appearing in normal gameplay. So those green things, again, they just... What the green things do is they come to whatever you're on. So basically whatever... Oh, can't lose a life yet. So whatever line you're on, essentially, whatever beam you're riding on, the green things go on the same beam. So they force you to move around, basically. Which is what they're doing now. Ooh. Nope. Yes. There we go. And we got it again. Problem is, when you've got all these lives, you can't really speedrun it because it takes ages to count them all. Let's keep going. So there we go. So we've met the green things. Now they'll be with us until we lose all our lives and pick up another extra life. I like this because there is an abundance of extra lives, so you can pick up an awful lot up to about level 10, but then after level 20 you lose them incredibly quickly as well. So you might have 20 lives, but they don't last you very long, because you lose them one after another after another. And to be honest, the last 10 levels of Beamrider, it's literally just some extra lives that get me through it. Because when you lose a life, you don't have to shoot all 15 UFOs again. There we go. So, got another mothership. Beautiful. All those extra lives, which I'll need later on. So there you go. Just finished Sector 7 in 7:15. So let's keep going. So it's 10 minutes roughly. I'll probably get up to Sector 10 and then leave it there. I think maybe, here we go. We get our next person that we're meeting, and this goes up and down all the aisles. And all you have to do is make sure it doesn't hit you. So it just goes down them all when it appears. Still not hit a chirper yet. Not having a lot of luck. I did say I wasn't just going to rest on the fire button, but sometimes you have to. Ooh. Oh, that was terrible. That I was being too cocky. Different things fall at different rates. So just because you've got a nasty over an extra life doesn't mean that when it gets to the bottom it will be over it, and vice versa. Just because a nasty is not on top of an extra life doesn't mean it won't be on top of it when it gets to you. Same with bullets and things. So you can skip through bullets. The bullets seem to fall at different rates as well. So two bullets that look close together get more spread out as they get further down. So you can actually skip between bullets on adjacent lines. Oh, I was going to do it then. I was about to do a pro strat then, but I missed. So I was about to try and do the thing I was literally just talking about then. So if they've got bullets on all lines, you can actually skip across from one line to the next. I won't try it there. Should have done really, though. I've got enough lives. Yeah, I'll try and do that bullet strat while I'm doing this. So, oh no, missed that. Okay. Got to be careful not to get too tied up with killing the mothership. It doesn't really help you get through the game. It just gets you more points. But at the end of the day, you could end up losing a life. I don't know what we're on now. We're on 9. We're on 9. And we are 8:55, so we are doing well. We're doing well for time. We're doing less than a minute a level, which is good. And because they're getting faster now, we can actually get through the levels quicker if we don't die loads. Right, we still watch out here. Just to there. You have to have about 5 eyes to play this game in the higher levels. And I don't know how many levels there are, but I know there's some people, long play people who've got to level 99 and stuff. I don't really know how, but I don't know whether it keeps going after that. Here we go, Sector 10. So Sector 10, I think we get introduced to the most annoying enemy in the entire game, and that's these things. So they're blue things. I'll show you what they do in a minute. But you can shoot them, you can shoot them to get rid of them. But if you don't shoot them, they hang around at the bottom of the screen for a little bit. So I'll let one come down in a minute, just so you can see what they do. Collect that extra life there, not that it matters, really. And there's sometimes you get 2 extra lives. I think it might just be 1, 5, and 10. So let that one drop. There you go. You look, it's hanging down at the bottom of the screen there. And there's this guy again. You got to shoot him away, otherwise... Oh, no. Ha. Hello. Let's get rid of that one. I'm going to see if I can do the bullet strat before we finish. Get rid of that one. Nope. There are other ones. There are a few other enemies which we've not met yet. And I've been going more than 10 minutes now, so let's have a see. We'll finish at the end of this level, or just torpedo that. No, I missed it. Oh well. I've done better, but that's it up to Sector 11. I don't think, just check if any other enemies appear at Sector 11, but I don't think they do. There is a little brick thing that jumps across. It's really annoying. It goes down and then jumps across to the one that you're on, but... yeah, we're not going to need that. We're not met anymore. Anyway, there we go. That's Beamrider. Can I do one of those little thingy strats? There you go. That's moving. That's the thingy strat. I got one of that in as well. Sorted. Done. Chrome Star Gamer. Signing out. See you on the next one.